think one of the things we appreciate most about St. Peter is the traditional approach to education. You know, our daughters are saying the Pledge of Allegiance every day. They're praying in class. They go to chapel every Wednesday. They're putting pencil to paper and turning pages in textbooks. And it's an education that's been put in place for hundreds of years, for almost 200 years. So.
Yeah, and not only the educational aspect, but the relationships that are built through a school like this are really priceless. From preschool to 8th grade, you're in the same little community with, through the classroom, and it really goes to show how parents and children build strong connections that could then take them through life.
Do it now, sign up, don't think twice, because for your child to be part of a community that is not only mentally challenging, spiritually challenging, but such a close-knit group of teachers, faculty, and pastors. They do so much for the community and so much for families. You just are a part of something huge.
I would say the main reason to join St. Peter's is the family atmosphere. In the smaller class sizes, the more intimate relationship between the teachers and the students, and how they're able to share and help the children grow and learn has been night and day compared to any other school that we've been to.
And that's what I think for us, every day it's not a struggle to get them up in bed. They are they have their timers on, they want to get up, they are so excited for school, they're excited to learn and do the memory and get it right and 100%. We've never seen this, the expectation that they hold themselves accountable.
I like it how the 3 children are encouraged to read through the Accelerator Reading program, and 2 of our children are in the enrichment program, and even just down to them wanting to stay after school to do their homework. So from 4th grade, there's homework room, and they can stay with their friends and get their homework done and ask questions of the teachers. So the middle school curriculum, as we know, is exceptional. So dissection of animals and the Science Olympics, and just everything about that curriculum is wonderful.
Yeah, I also think the physical activity, the gym class, has been really beneficial for the kids as well. They get that sort of whole experience and the wellness side of things. Keeps them healthy and active, especially at the moment. When there's a lot of distant learning, actually having the ability to come into school with small classes has been really beneficial mentally and physically for our kids.
I think all of the teachers are wonderful, and our daughter, every year she says, "This is my favorite teacher." And then the next year she said, "This is my favorite teacher." They just keep getting better. So we can't fault the teachers at all at St. Peter, from the principal down to the administration. They're all wonderful and efficient, so we have no concerns.
Patience and being exact, and there's something developmentally happening when you are learning cursive that I think has fallen by the wayside, and I appreciate that St. Peter teaches that, and that they do some traditional teaching, such as focusing on spelling, and embraced Common Core and finding a balance in those educational models. And again, coming back to the well-rounded, it's not just about math and reading, although those are super important, but social studies, history, science, health, geography. Ms. Olson had the geography club.
I also like to chime in too, the foundation, educationally speaking, the better the education is when a child is young, the more of an opportunity the child will have when they get older. So if you don't have a solid education at the beginning, the later years, it's really, really super hard to catch up. And all the way from pre-K into kindergarten, go all the way up. It's crazy solid here, so they do a great job.
I'd like to add one other thing, and that, when I ask my children how was their day, and they say, "Awesome!" that gives me, as a parent, just such joy. That they are growing and learning. That they're happy, and that they're safe and they're challenged, and what could, it speaks for itself.
St. Peter's keeps the bar high. Like, they keep the standards high, and they make you feel like a family. They don't make you feel like just a number. Everybody knows each other. All my kids enjoy coming here every day. There's never like, oh, I don't want to go. They love coming here. They love seeing everybody. They love all their old teachers. The teachers are phenomenal, amazing, and they've been here for years. You know, the same teachers. Their family, and
yeah, they're dedicated.
They're
looking
dedicated
for the next job.
early on in the grades too. There's so many cool field trips, so many cool outside the classroom learning experiences that they get to experience here,
Yeah, I've been on a million of them.
She have thrown a ton while I'm teaching. So we love that. We love the trips in the older grades. So they have all the field trips in the younger grades, and then when you get into the middle school, you get to go to DC and New York City, and then you get to go to Springfield and Missouri, and just all of those. Yes, the 6th grade trip to Wall Camp. That's another favorite one that all the kids look forward to. It's overnight, and they get to do a lot of learning again outside, a lot of science. And then that loops into, then 7th and 8th grade, they get to do the whole science fair. And for them to see this project through, they start at the beginning of the school year all the way through January, and then you could even go to regionals and state, and they really stick with it and learn how to start a project and how to see it through the whole way and have all these mini goals along the way. Yeah, I would say that religion plays a role here. They come out being good human beings overall. They come out with a good moral compass.
Yeah.
They have a great moral compass when they leave here. They know what's appropriate. They don't get away with stuff.
Hello, I'm Pastor Jerry Hayes.
And I'm Pastor Greg Hintz.
And I have had a child in the school, and Pastor Greg has a child in the school at this very moment.
And what I just am really thrilled about is the fact that not only is she getting a great education because the teachers really challenge her, it's the after school part that I really enjoy most, where they're concerned about her well-being and the maturity that she hopefully will come into and go into as a young person. So I'm thankful for the all-around experience here at St. Peter.
As I think about the extracurriculars, you might say, that help bless and benefit my son Noah, obviously the athletic opportunities were there for him, but more so it was the thing that comes to mind is the science fair project. Noah dedicated himself to the project. Humorously, we always joke that his projects had to involve fire, but when he went to the regional competition, he actually won an award, a cash award, and it was notable for consumer science. And so he grew so much through that experience, and that's something that he carries with him to this very day as he's in college and he has a science major. As you consider whether or not to enroll your child at St. Peter, I'll tell you, for me, clearly, as a pastor, a Christ-centered education is very, very important. But I would add to that, I noted earlier that this is an amazing school, and what makes it an amazing school is the staff, the teachers. They are par excellence. They also consider the welfare of each and every child. They do not just teach to a class. And it's a very family-centered environment, and everybody matters here. And that includes the parents and your households, because we want to make sure that your child is not only cared for, but that your whole family is as well. So a lot going on here at St. Peter. Academic excellence, clearly a big part of it, but you're coming to a family if you come to St. Peter.